beauties, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my September lifestyle favorites. I know it's almost the end of October, but hey, better late than never. I figured I would share with you guys my September favorites. I finally got a chance to film it. Oh, hi, bud. Hi, look at how handsome. He's like, I'm your #1 favorite. Yeah, you are. He's always my #1 favorite though, so that's not fair. Look at you. If you guys want to see my furry friend tag, I will link it down below. So handsome. Anyway, so let's just jump on into my lifestyle favorites. First, we're going to start with music. So I've downloaded like a million new songs lately. So let's see. I have a new songs playlist. I really got to name it something better than new songs. Let me see. Look at how handsome. Okay, so the one song I absolutely love is from the Chainsmokers. It's called Closer, and it is playing so much. Like whenever you go to a bar, they play at least like 2 or 3 times, and like everyone just gets so into it, and it's such a good song. So I've really been loving that one a lot. I also downloaded a lot of old Sean Paul songs, like Give Me the Light, Get Busy and stuff, just because I've been going out dancing a lot. So I've been really into like more dancey type of songs. So I was all about that this month. As for TV shows, there are 3 TV shows that I've been, sorry, but I just kind of hit in the head. There have been 3 TV shows that I've been binge watching. First is The Fosters. One of my subscribers suggested that I watch The Fosters just because I love Switched at Birth. So I'm watching The Fosters, and it is so freaking good. I love it. Not quite as much as Switched at Birth, just because I have like, I don't know, I just really love the whole sign language thing with that. But I love The Fosters. I think it's a really interesting show. I don't want to give away the details, just watch it. The other show that I binge watched was The 100. I think I got all caught up to what's on Netflix. There probably is another season out that I'm just probably gonna wait till it comes out on Netflix and watch. But I really like The 100. I watched the first season, loved it, and then I watched like 2 episodes of the new season, like I think a year or 2 back, and I think that was the 2nd season. And I just like for some reason stopped watching it, and I was like, whatever. But then I started watching it again, and oh my god, I'm obsessed. It's so freaking good. And then the 3rd one is called Narcos, which is like very interesting. If you like Breaking Bad and shows like that, you're gonna really like Narcos. It kind of takes you back in time where there were all these like, who was it? This guy named Pablo essentially runs like the drug cartel or something like that, and like he gets, you know, they show his whole backstory and then how he gets caught, and like it's just really interesting. But I definitely think if you're someone who's into Breaking Bad, to watch it. If you're not into Breaking Bad, then maybe not watch it, but it is a good one. I think out of all 3, I'm really enjoying The Fosters. Gotta say, out of all 3. Buddy, you smell. What does that smell? I don't like it. Alright, now we're going to talk about food favorites. So my 2 favorite things this month are pizza and chocolate chip cookies. Last month I showed you guys the DiGiorno traditional crust pizza that are in the pan size. They have the ones with like the stuffed crust. They have pepperoni, sausage, all these different kinds, and they're all really good. And it's so great when you're someone who's just making food for yourself to have this. So nice. Just to be able to pop in one pizza, not feel forced to eat an entire, like, or have to save leftovers. Like, it's so annoying, but this is great. So these are really, really good. And what's also awesome about these pizzas is they don't have high fructose corn syrup in them. And I don't think they have any like artificial sweeteners in them either, because I've had to take those 2 items out of my diet, and I cannot tell you how hard it is to find stuff that does not have high fructose corn syrup in it or corn syrup in it. And it's really hard to eat out when that's the case. But I read the back of this. I remember going through all this, and it didn't have any. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but it doesn't have any high fructose corn syrup in it or corn syrup in it. And that definitely has made a difference. I've done experiments with food. If you guys know, I do have health issues, so I will link my videos down below, and I'll go through the whole story with you guys eventually. I think I'm only 4 or 5 episodes in. But, yeah, so I've determined that can't have high fructose corn syrup. I took that out of my diet and realized, oh my god, that helped immensely because I've been doing some experimenting. So this doesn't have it, which is great because a lot of the food that I do have to buy is so expensive, because a lot of the time I have to get stuff that's gluten-free, because a lot of the stuff that's gluten-free also doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it or artificial sweeteners, because they got to make sure that if someone has a gluten allergy, you know, they probably have other allergies too. So if you take out the one thing but you put in all this other crap, you know. So that's why gluten-free stuff was working for me. Not that I have a gluten-free, not that I have a gluten allergy, but that's what's like another amazing thing about this that I wanted to note. Not only is it like great to, you know, taste good, it's a good size for someone who just wants to eat alone, but it also doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. Thank you. Another thing that doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it is something that is a gluten-free product, and I'm sorry, I was recycling, so I ripped up the box. So this is me putting it back together, but it is the Betty Crocker chocolate chip gluten-free cookies, and it's so good. Honestly, these are really, really good. Like, it's not, like, these are better to me than other cookies that I've had, because the thing with gluten-free cookies is they break apart easily, but when they come right out of the oven, they're just so soft, and they just crumble in your mouth so perfectly, and it's just so good. But yeah, so this is like a really good mix. This is my favorite. I tried another gluten-free mix that I don't like as much, but the Betty Crocker one is really, really good. Again, this does not have high fructose corn syrup in it. It better not. I'm pretty sure I've checked this. Yeah, no high fructose corn syrup in it, no corn syrup in it, no whole grain, obviously no wheat in it. I also can't have whole grain, so this meets a lot of sensitivities that I have. But they also are really freaking delicious. So good. There's a lot of gluten-free stuff that I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. If you don't need stuff that's gluten-free though, or if you don't have allergies, don't buy it though, just because it's just so much money. It's really expensive. My grocery, like, ugh. But to me, it's like, oh, well, I can, like, that's the same thing with, like, ice cream. Like, I'm like, oh, I can get Ben & Jerry's because I can't have anything with dairy in it, so. And when I say dairy, I mean everything but, like, I can have cheese, but everything else has to be dairy-free. It's so weird. All right, my next two lifestyle favorites are kind of random, but one thing I wanted to mention was dancing, and I kind of touched on that with my music favorites. I told you guys I had downloaded Sean Paul because I've really been to dancing lately, but I have been having so much fun going out, meeting people, and going to the bars and just dancing my little booty off. I can't drink, but I go out and I dance and I have so much fun, and it's such a good leg workout, let me tell you. I went out last Thursday, which was a mistake because I had to work the next day. I didn't drink, but I danced so much, and I could barely walk the next day, but it was so fun, and I'm just having such a blast dancing and being out with people. And what's great about dancing, too, is, like, whenever, I don't know, I just feel, ever since I got out of that relationship that I was in for 5 years, it was a bad relationship, I just feel so free right now. That's definitely my favorite. And dancing is just kind of like a physical representation of that. I just feel so free, and I've been having so much fun going out and dancing. And not only that, but I've also taken up lessons for pole dancing. So I'm in an intro to pole dancing class, and then I can also go into other classes too, just to drop in and learn new stuff or practice more. But I'm having so much fun pole dancing. It's just like so fun to spin around and meet girls who are into the same thing as you. And then the relationship that I was in, I kind of got made fun of all the time about driving, like, oh, we're gonna die if we get in the car. So it was kind of like not really motivating, to say the least, to drive when, you know, someone's saying those things to you. But there was a certain point, and this was like right before the breakup, I was like, you know what, I can't fix my health. I can't change the fact that I have all these restrictions and that I'm not feeling good on a daily basis. But the one thing that I can change, that I am in control of, is my driving. I can drive. And that's one of the things too, is like a lot of the stuff that I can't drink makes me feel like more like a kid. Like I can't drink alcohol, I can't have coffee, and I just feel like less and less like an adult, but I'm like, I feel even less like an adult when I can't even drive. And you know what? At some point I'm gonna need to learn how to drive. Driving is holding me back from, you know, getting promoted at my company. And I was like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna let this get to me. I'm gonna go drive. So I've been driving and I've been having so much fun, and like I enjoy driving. I'm loving it. If you guys want me to do a story time video on my car accident, I can do that for you guys. But what I've been doing is I've been driving zip cars because I don't need a car that often. So I've been renting zip cars to go to client meetings or to practice driving. Maybe I'll run an errand or something. And I'm actually going to be getting a car whenever I have the money for it. So I'm trying to save up to get a good chunk of money to, you know, put a down payment on a car, figure out my living situation for next year because I can't move out of this apartment until July of 2016 because my ex will not break the lease, even though I'm willing to pay to break it. My parents are anyway, but so I'm stuck living in this apartment until then, but that does give me time to hopefully get a promotion, and that will help me to be able to afford an apartment and hopefully a car at the same time because I really want to get a car. I just feel so free driving, but zip car is great if you're gonna do a thing here and there, but I like want to start making trips to visit family or friends that are 2 to 5 hours away. But to rent a car overnight, it does add up a lot, and then also you can only rent out a max to a week. So if I wanted to visit someone for over a week, I couldn't do that. So I think I'll feel even more free when I have my own car. So I'm really excited about that. I just gotta save up the money for it. But yeah, so I think that's like my favorite overall thing is the fact that just I feel so free. And I can be myself, and I can do these things that I couldn't do before because people or me were holding me back from it. And I'm just so happy. So it's just, I feel like a new person. Or not even like a new person, like me. I feel like the old Alex is back. The Alex that you guys see on camera is like my 24/7 self. Because I feel like for the past several years, the only time that I've been myself really has been in front of the camera because it was like an escape. And now I'm like, yes, this is just me 24/7. So, I'm so excited. So yes, anyway, I'm going to keep, I just mumble on and on and on. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite lifestyle favorites are from the month of September. I would love to know. Is there any food you think I should try? Movies you think I should see? TV shows? I'm always trying to find new shows to binge watch on Netflix, so feel free to let me know down in the comments anything you think I should see. And if you have not subscribed to my channel already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Like this video if you've liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!